time winning the Impact World Championship at Slammiversary.
Slammiversary, Saturday, July 15th on pay-per-view.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Impact Wrestling opening contest set for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Alisha Edwards from Boston, Massachusetts, Eddie Edwards!
But first, Ray, while we thought things between Edwards and Kazarian had been mended, that's not the case.
No, there's still a lot left on this vine. The olive branch, as it were, is still a little twisted between these old compatriots. They have a shared past, but the future is still in question.
2 weeks ago here on Access TV, Kaz and Edwards came up short to the team of Bully Ray and Steve Maclin with a handful of misfires in that match.
His opponent from Yucca Valley, California, Frankie Kazarian.
Now last week we saw a meeting of the minds between Kaz and Edwards. Kazarian was accusing Eddie of kicking him on purpose the week prior. Now there was some incidental contact, Ray Walt, but the second one, that second kick did look suspicious from Edwards.
Suspicious, I think, is a little bit of an overstatement. Look, they were on the team. They were working well together. I think we both acknowledged that at the time. Both guys seem to have let bygones be bygones. All their former right now.
And right off the bell, going right after each other.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said before, the tension has clearly just been bubbling underneath the surface this entire time.
On Alisha, Edwards already chirping at Frankie Kazarian to get started here, and you can understand why Alisha Edwards is backing up her husband, Eddie Edwards. Off the neck breaker, Kaz trying to put it away in a kick out.
And it seems like this entire time she's been even more suspicious of Kazarian, a little bit more hostile towards Kazarian than even Eddie Edwards has been this entire time.
Kazarian trying to set up for a suplex and a block there by Edwards. Oh, and you can feel the frustration from Kaz hammering away on Edwards. And now a fisherman suplex with a bridge. Cover, kick out.
Yeah, Kazarian coming out of the gate here, clearly still ticked off from that super kick. Which, again, I think just wrong place, wrong time. To be fair, these guys, despite that shared past, it's not like there's some long-tenured tag team. You know, that was the first time they had tagged, if ever, or at least in a very, very, very long time in their careers. That chemistry isn't there. Sometimes you got to work those kinks out.
Kaz telling Alisha to stay away. Oh, went for the leg drop. Alisha's distraction there did enough for Eddie Edwards to take control there with the hip attack. Oh, wait a minute now. Look at Alisha. Look at Alisha on the apron. And a tornado DDT on the outside. Hello. The officials still with Eddie Edwards in the ring. This is outrageous.
I mean, that's what Ride or Die does, as she rode Kazarian headfirst into the ground.
Just the beginning of our action tonight here in Atlanta, Georgia. Still to come, Sami Callihan and Rick Swann will be in tag team action ahead of Slammiversary. Also, we're going to get a preview of the Ultimate X match that goes down at Slammiversary as Angels goes one-on-one with Jonathan Gresham. Also, PCO will compete in a 2-on-1 match against the Good Hands. Scott D'Amore will be joining us on commentary. Also, Giselle Shaw looking to rebound from the Down Under tour. She battles Courtney Rush. And in our main event, the Motor City Machine Guns, the champions, face Leo Rush and Nick Aldis. We will be hearing from Leo Rush immediately following this matchup.
I mean, huge night of action here on Access TV, and kicking things off with a banger. The intensity of this matchup from Jump Street.
Cover, hand on the face by Edwards and a kick out.
It's just been off the hook. You can just feel it. Without these guys saying a single word to each other here tonight, you can just feel it bubbling underneath the surface.
Oh, now Edwards going to the eyes of Kazarian. And the officials count. Edwards breaks on a chop. right to the chest. Both these men are rebounding, just like Giselle Shaw is, from the Down Under tour that went down this past Friday and Saturday in Wagga Wagga, Australia. You can watch it anytime on demand exclusively on Fight TV. Both these men had title shots that did not go their way, but also were able to secure singles victories to get back in the win column. And now Edwards is using the middle rope here to his advantage. Now Alisha using the middle rope, going after Kaz, while the official at his back turn was trying to get Edwards away from Frankie Kazarian, and the husband and wife combination continues to do damage. Now Edwards all over Kazarian, chop right to the chest, and listen, an up and down trip as part of the Down Under tour for both Kazarian and Edwards, and now trying to focus again on the issues between each other.
100%. As you know, it looked like too during this whole thing, Eddie Edwards was trying to, I don't know,
Cover to put this away, kick out.
I don't even want to call it turnover a new leaf, but prove to Frankie Kazarian that he had that respect. We talked about this. There's this, despite their differences, they both started in the same place, so it's that brotherly feel of you can't mess with my family, only I can. And they were trying to reignite that bond, but now that he feels slighted here by Frankie Kazarian, he's even more ticked off than before.
Now, only a Kowalski guy can mess with a Kowalski guy.
That's
well,
right.
These two Kowalski guys trying to dismantle each other here at center stage. Now Alisha attacking Kazarian again, while the official had eyes on Edwards, didn't see it.
And now, Frankie, that might be just one too many. But come on, Frank, come on!
On Alisha, bringing it upon herself, frankly, but Eddie Edwards used the distraction of his wife again to take advantage of Kazarian.
Well, thank God Eddie Edwards got involved there. I mean, look, like Alisha's actions or not, it was never okay to hit another man's wife like that.
Of course.
It was just threatening there. There you go, there you go. True love.
Ride or die.
To the very, very end. You love to see it. Wait, well, look out, look out.
Hold on
look
a
out.
second. Oh, Kazarian hits a huge DDT on the apron. A little bit too much of the pleasantries between Eddie and Alisha. That cost them.
Did you see the way Eddie Edwards absolutely got planted on that ring apron?
Count of 3 here by the official. Both men up to the count of 10 to get back inside the ring or risk disqualification.
A lot of pride on the line in this one.
Count of 6. Count of 7. Kazarian and Edwards.
Neither one of these guys wants it to end this way.
Count of 8.
It's getting close.
Kazarian rolls underneath. He resets the 10 count. Just in time there. Got a little bit distracted.
I mean, that just speaks again how intense this rivalry's gotten. It's a little bit less about the rules and more about just inflicting punishment.
Oh! Guillotine leg drop right to the back of the neck. Springboard. Oh, and a kick out by Edwards.
Great resilience there from Eddie Edwards. But you see the look and intensity on Frankie Kazarian's face. He's come into this one very, very hot and bothered about everything going on.
First singles match between these two went down at Against All Odds a few weeks ago. The victory went to Kazarian. Ooh. Oh, kick to the head. Well, now Edwards trying to set up for the backpack stunner that he loves. Oh, chicken wing. Whoa.
Almost there, Tom.
Wow, and it went for the blue thunderbomb. Kazarian nearly had him in a kick out.
Some incredible counters here, back and forth. These guys know each other.
The unprettier. Is it enough? Kazarian cannot put away Eddie Edwards.
What an exchange, back and forth, counter for counter. But still, Eddie Edwards staying alive in this very personal rivalry.
Great opening contest here on Impact Wrestling on Access TV on our way towards Slammiversary, just 1 week away from Saturday, July 15th, live on pay-per-view, Fight TV and DAZN internationally in Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Eddie Edwards there with a very effective shot there.
Whoa, chicken wing. Well, I wanted it again. Oh, super kick.
Beautifully placed there by Edwards. And now we're gonna follow up.
I thought about the Tiger Driver. Backstabber by Kazarian. Edwards off the ropes. Clothesline by Eddie Edwards.
And he's not done yet. Now, look for it before. Can he get it this time?
Oh, and a huge Tiger Driver. Frankie Kazarian kicks out at 2.
I cannot believe that, the way Kazarian bounced off the canvas. An absolutely explosive way to kick off Impact here on Access TV.
Edwards was thinking about the Boston Knee Party. Kaz had an answer for it. Frankie went for the chicken wing one more time.
Can he get it locked in for good, though?
And Alisha Edwards drawing the attention of the official.
I think she was just trying to check on her husband, check to make sure he was okay. That
give
chicken
me
wing
a
is
break.
devastating.
Eddie Edwards ramming the body of Kazarian into the corner and hit the referee. The referee is down. Now ripping Kazarian into the corner. The official's still down after that altercation.
These guys not waiting, though. They are not going to be contained by a whole lot of rules so far. Ooh!
And now Kazarian's going to the top turnbuckle. See, thinking about the flux capacitor.
One more.
Oh,
my
what the
God!
hell? Alisha with a kendo stick attacking Kazarian. The official never saw it.
Saw the opportunity and struck with gusto.
On a Boston Knee Party by Eddie Edwards. Edwards beats Kazarian with a lot of help from his wife, Alisha.
Here is your winner, Eddie Edwards!
Well, they don't call it ride or die for nothing, Tom. It's a family affair with Lish and Eddie and Kenny on the assist.
Edwards defeats Kazarian in our first action of the night here on Access TV.